Hello. I just wanted to kind of introduce what we're doing today, which is adding fractions and with non-like denominators. Here's a very peppy video about how to do it. But here's I'm going to do a video of just doing some of the problems from the homework 9. So here's homework 9, and I'm just working on one where we have a common denominator. Let's see if this is going to work here. Nope. So if I have, so doing some from homework 9. So here's a problem from homework 9. It's actually problem 9. And it's just like what we had last night where we had common denominators, right? So they're speaking the same language. If we look at this idea of the wholes, right? So they're having 11ths, right? And so it's very easy to add when you have common denominators, okay? In other words, you've got 7/11ths plus 2/11ths. And we just, when the denominators are common, you just bring that denominator over. So you have 11 down here. And then 7 plus 2 is 9. And then we always check to see if there is if we need to reduce, and 9 and 11 do not have any common factors. So then we're done. Next, we can go to this problem where we don't have a common denominator. So what we need to do is find the least common multiple, which we talked about on the last class. And so here's how I usually do it. So I look at these and I say, well, a common factor would be 4. And then I divide both of these by 4 and I get 2 and 3. So my least common multiple is going to be 4 times 2, which is 8, times 3, which equals 24. So 24 is my common denominator, okay? As I look at this number at 8, right, I have to multiply that by 3 to get 24. So I'm going to multiply 7 by 3 also. So I'm going to get 21, because 3 times 7 is 21, over 24. And then I've got 5 times 12. I have to multiply this by 2 to get to 24. So I'm going to multiply this by 2 also. So minus 10 24ths. Now, that I have a common denominator, I'm just going to rewrite that. I don't mess with my common denominator. It's all good now. And I'm going to say 21 minus 10 is 11 24ths. And once again, 11 is a prime number, so it's not going to reduce at all with 24. So there is my answer. Let's look at the next problem. So here I have non-like terms again, or non-like denominators. So I'm going to find the least common multiple. And I'm very partial to this method. So I'm going to divide both of these by 2. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. And 10 divided by 2 is 5. And if I multiply these all together, I get 2 times 5 is 10, times 2 is 20. And so my least common multiple of 4 and 10 is going to be 20. In order to make 4 20, I have to multiply that by 5. And so I'm going to multiply 3 by 5 as well. So I get 15 over 20. And plus, in order to get 10 to be 20, I need to multiply that by 2. So I multiply the top by 2 as well. So I get 6 over 20. And then that's a 10 there, and now it's a 20. 15 plus 6 is 21 over 20. There are no like terms between these because this one has factors of 1, 3, 7, and 21. And this one has lots of other factors, but none of them are 3s or 7s. And so this is in lowest terms now. And I think that's all I'm going to do for today. other than, oh, well, I'll show you this. So when I enter this into the homework, right? So for example, here, I'm just going to say 9/11. And if I was doing this problem, so for example, here, my common denominator, I'm going to use this fraction thing. And I have to multiply the top and bottom. The common denominator between these two is going to be 15, right? Because they don't have any common factors. So I'm just going to say 3 times 5. And so my common denominator is going to be 15. Let's see if I can get this to work. Probably can't. Anyway. I had to multiply 3 times the bottom, so 3 times the top, so that's 6. Minus 5 is 1/15, and then you can hit check. And I got it correct. Let's do one more. And this is that one that I just did here. And so then I'm just going to enter in, I just hit this fraction button and then say 21/20. And even though it's improper fraction, it'll still say I'm correct. All right. And then I have a few review problems towards the front. Like write this fraction in simplest form, like we did the other day, and finding the least common denominator of this. In this case, this would just be 8 because 4 goes into 8. Let's check and see if I got it right. Yay! All right. So that's homework 9. That'll be due in class on Wednesday. And other than that, you can be working on starting to finish your 12 topics by next Tuesday. Talk to you later. Bye.